everybody from Eastburn Models. I just want to do a quick show of what I call the paint flasher. So when I sprayed the models, I just put them under the flasher just to flash them off, just to dry them out the best I can, just so that I can keep going with putting the coats upon coats. All I used is this PC fan. I had an old computer and I took the fan off top of the CPU off. So I just ripped the fan out of it because the computer was broken anyway, but the fan still worked. And then I stuck it up here, and well, I wired it to its own switch up here, so if I turn it on, it just blows cool air through because it sucks it in from the back and throws it out here. And it just allows, so when you've done your first coat of paint, you just need to flash it off, so you're not waiting for it to dry all the time. You can speed the process up. It just blows cool air over, or room temperature air, because the spray booth's in a room that's air controlled anyway, and it just flashes it off enough for you to keep putting the coats upon coats, so there's no waiting around time. And all I did with that is, because it come out of a computer, I just connected it, because it's a 12 volt, it's a DC 12 volt fan. So with a 0.75 amp, that's what it runs at. So I had some old AC adapters. Now the output of this is DC 12 volt, and it's a maximum of 2 amps. So it's perfect for running this. I did try run it on a USB, because they do run on 5 volts from a USB, but it wasn't as powerful when it came out. It were a gentle trickle. So once I worked out that it were a 12 volt and I had a 12 volt adapter, then I just wired it to that and plugged it in. But I broke into the cable there, I broke into it and then connected it to a switch so I could control it without going down under the spray booth and plugging it in all the time. But that's what that allows me to do now, so I can manually turn it on and off with it. But it's just something simple. It was just a quick video to show how I flashed things off to speed the process up of my spraying time that I have. And this is just a homemade parts thing. It's just a block of clay, that's all, that I put into a bag, and I just stuck a load of holes in it. So now I can just stand them all up. Don't matter what size model it is, whether it's that, you know, or anything like that, I can just stand it up on where I am. So, and then it, like I said, it just blows nice cool air. So that was just a quick demonstration to show that you can use anything really. I will show you that I did used to use, if I just grab it from over here, I have used in the past these little heaters that you could just plug in and turn on. But what I found were, like this one here, this one's a 500 watt plug-in heater, but the fan's a bit slow on it. Plus, they do suck a lot of electric, these things, because they are 240 volts. So, if you've got this on permanently, blowing down warm air, you run the risk of just either eating your electricity bill or it just packing up, because they've only got tiny little fans in the back to blow it through. And with this spray booth being in a nice room anyway, like we're running at, the temperature gauge up here says we're running at 21.9 degrees. So this is only gonna, it don't suck anything from the outside, it's only sucking the air that's inside. So it's sucking the same temperature as that, it's 21.9. So it's lukewarm anyway. So these, I didn't see the point in running an electricity bill up, even though they did work, but I just didn't see the point when I could run that at 12 volts or even 5 volts if I didn't want the power and I just wanted it to slowly trickle. But that's all that this video were about. That you don't matter what you use, you know. I've seen people in the past, they've had hair dryers. I've even got a heat gun here that's connected up there into its own power pack, and I just used to blow warm air onto them all. But again, when you're talking about heat, you're talking about electricity, the cost of running that appliance. While with a fan, it's only 12 volts. You know, it's, even if you charge your mobile phone up, it don't cost a lot to charge your mobile phone up. You know, for the same time it does that, the cost implications are, you know, it's rewarding to use one of these, because you could leave this on all day and still not use as much power as that, because that's 500 watts. So it's just one of them things that everybody has their own way of doing things. But that's it. That's just a quick video on the flasher that we've got on the fan. So that's it today, guys. Thanks very much.